So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A run here with Swift. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Julian Love brings them down.
Julian Love. A gain of 4. It's now
from the 43. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Taken at about the 6. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. The drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Seahawks.
They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
TJ Edwards on the tackle.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Cup in motion. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Forced out left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Seahawks 1st down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now a little pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Lost 1 on the
line.
last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shaheed in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23
First catch
yards.
for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Here's a run inside, and it's sharp and edge. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Shaheed in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That's to the running back, Jadarian Price. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Seahawks.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Second and long coming up. Now Darnold. Pass is completed to Cup. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
But it goes without saying, you want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
That's to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2.
They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Fought for and caught for the first down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
That's another Bears 1st down.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Throwing again. Williams. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass. both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. And I know they get the 3. I'll tell you what, Mike, you look around the league, the 4th down craze, that's kind of taken and building a lot of momentum here. 4th and 1 in the red zone, I'm going for it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I just think you have to score touchdowns in this league to win over time. And especially if you can't get it hard with this offensive line, then you've got bigger problems.
At their own 31-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Here's Darnold. Over the middle, it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Tyrese Knight on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Williams. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
At the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point out. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So even after the penalty, they're not going to rethink things. They'll stick with going for 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Seahawks nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown.
You think back to the draft in April, and there were a lot of people that really liked this pick. And when you're a first-rounder...